Hi guys, welcome back to Always a Girls' Night.
What are we talking about today?
Our famous trip at Tremblant.
Oh my god. I am ready for this.
Oh yes.
I think this is the funniest story we've ever had together.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely the funniest story.
So there's two stories. The first story is called the jet. And the second one is the golf cart.
Yeah. Fucking golf cart. Oh, that one is...
Hilarious. So basically, Tremblant is a place up north where we used to go have some family trips. And it was really cool. We were part of this ish club, which wasn't really a club. I don't really know how to explain it, but you were a member there and you had the chance to like reserve a condo in this huge, I don't know how to explain it.
It's like kind of like hotels in a sense.
It's kind of like hotels, but it's condos, and like there's this reception, and downstairs you have a pool, you have sauna, spa, movie theater, game room, just a bunch of stuff. It was really cool.
And then you could take a shuttle bus to the downtown,
village.
Yeah, the little village, which is super fun, honestly. The only thing I hate about that village is so pricey.
Oh,
so
it's like
pricey.
It's for rich people, and we weren't rich people.
No.
So we kind of had a hard time there.
Yeah, but the snacks and the coffee. Ooh, that was some good stuff. Good stuff.
Remember when we went to the coffee shop and we would like stay there?
Oh, for so long.
We would write messages.
Oh, yeah. We won't say for who, but messages.
We would help each other.
Yeah, we used to just like talk. We used to like chill at the coffee shop. It was kind of just like in a sense to like have our own time, since we were like always around with the family. It was like our time to just like talk and be like open without like
having any adults there.
Yeah,
or whatever. Because mind you, we were young when we would go there.
We're not that young. We're like 15, 16. We're like more like 16. We
were like teenagers.
Definitely 16, 17. Yeah.
That 16, like 17. Those stories were when we were 16, 17, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
my god.
Definitely 16, 17.
We're gonna try not to laugh because it's impossible, but this is the funniest story.
I don't think we're gonna not laugh.
So basically, we went there for an entire week. Me, Kim, my mom, my stepdad, and my stepbrother. And we stayed there for a week. We were having fun. And I remember my friend at the time told me, don't be scared in the morning because there's this competition called Ironman that's going on. And there's jets that fly over the entire village just to like start the competition. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. And this Ironman is like athletic competition where there's a bunch of different obstacles and you need to like run, you need to swim, a bunch of things. I don't really know, but
I think the other one is bicycle.
Bicycle. And this one morning we're all sleeping. It's around, I would say, 6 o'clock in the morning. So obviously we're sleeping, okay? And I hear this huge sound and it scared the shit out of me. Like, it literally sounded like the earth was ripping in half. I don't, like, that's the first thing I thought about, is that the earth was cracking and it was like, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I get up, I go and see outside and I can't see shit. Like, I'm looking at the sky. I'm like, nothing's ripping. Like, what the fuck? And I forgot about the jets because I was terrified. First of all, I was in shock. And also, I couldn't see any fucking jets. So, I don't know where they flew, but I couldn't see them, okay? And then I turn around and Kim is sleeping. Kim is still sleeping, sound asleep. And I'm like, is she for real? Like, how? How is she sleeping through all that sound? Like, what the fuck? I didn't even want to go outside the room to check on my mom and my stepdad and my stepbrother because I was terrified. I thought, like, the roof was gonna fall on me at some point, so I'm like, might as well just stay here. And then it stops. It just stops and nothing happens. Everything is back to normal. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm just waiting. I'm like, okay, there's gonna be an explosion or something. Like, I don't know. I'm just waiting here, praying for everything to go well, quick. And
you really thought the earth was just ending.
I literally thought we were gonna die. Like, it was the end of the world. And then
I'm sound asleep.
Anyways, Kim's still sleeping. I go back to sleep. I don't know how I fell back asleep, to be honest. I probably realized I was just a drama queen and everything was fine.
But didn't it pass by twice?
Yeah. Yeah, the jets, they came back and forth, you know? So it was I would say it was a good 5 minutes in my head.
In your head?
In my head, it was a good 5 minutes back and forth with the freaking sound, quake, earth cracking, earth ripping, earth whatever. Everything was happening. And then I go back to sleep. And then I wake up.
This is the funniest one.
So I turn around and I see Kim is awake. And I'm like, girl, did you hear that this morning? And she turns around, she's yawning, and she's like, oh my god, yeah, these fucking kids.
Because there's kids on top of us in the condo, and they were screaming, they were crying, they were running, stomping their feet.
But I didn't really pay attention to those kids because I'm like, they must be crying because the earth is ending, you know? But Kim here only heard the kids, but she didn't hear the jets. Please someone tell me how the fuck this happened, because I'm still shocked till this day.
Everyone is. When we all got up in the morning,
oh my god,
I was just like, everyone's like, oh my god, did you hear that? This is not, I'm here like,
Kim was like, I missed something.
I was like, wait, what? And then Emily's like, well, there was jets that passed by this morning. Jets? I was like jets? She's like, jets, yeah. She's like, how didn't you hear them? Like the whole condo was shaking. She's like, I thought we were about to die. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I slept through that whole thing.
Even my stepbrother said in the morning that he woke up and he got scared, and he never gets scared of anything. So the fact that he was scared, it's because it was intense. And she didn't hear anything, but she heard footsteps.
Yeah.
That's insane. And crying. That is insane.
But I think it's because when the jets passed, I was like in a like deep sleep, and then like as I was starting to wake up, that's when I heard the kids. I think that's what happened. But like, just know when I'm knocked out, I'm knocked out.
Don't rely on Kim if there's any emergency when you're sleeping, because no. She won't save you.
I won't even hear it.
Good for you, actually.
I'm scared to have kids. I'm like, will I hear my kids? You remember that one time when like I came to sleep over and like we were watching a movie and like falling asleep to it, and like I passed out, and then you started talking to me, and I was just like, yeah, like I didn't even know what I was saying yeah to, and I just kept saying yeah. You're like, are you awake? Yeah.
I think I have the video of this, but I kept asking you like if you took the metro or something. No, I said something.
Yeah, are you gonna take the metro?
I was like, are you sleeping? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're sleeping? And you're like, yeah. And then you said something about metro, and I'm like, what? You took the metro? You're like, yeah. What metro?
I'm dead. Yo, when I knock out, I knock out. I
Knock
don't even
out
know
for
what
real.
happens. She told me the next morning that I was talking, and I was like, talking? Talking with who?
What do you mean?
She's like, with me. I was like, are you joking? I was like, I thought I was passed out. She's like, no, you were talking.
You're full on talking to me.
All right, so for the next story, this is the famous
Golf cart.
one. Oh yeah, fucking famous golf cart. That thing, I still will not be able to tell the story without laughing. I have such trouble. Like, it's just like everything that happened.
That was hilarious.
Fucking hilarious. But we'll give like a bit of context. Like,
but there's two points of view too.
Yeah.
As well on this
So I'll
story.
like say mine, and then you'll say yours after. I think you got the whole view of it.
I had the complete view, a slow motion too.
Yeah.
Literally slow motion.
You know, I wish you can just like insert that memory into my head, you know?
Oh,
I'd love to see it. But yeah, so what happened was like there was one day where my cousin and my uncle, which are her stepfather and stepbrother, they wanted to go golfing. And like our condo was like right off the golf course. So like they were like right there. And so like at one point, like me and Emily, I think we were about to go to the pool or something. And then they're like, oh, like you want to come play with us? Like you can shoot some golf balls and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I've never really played golf. So I was like, you down? And then we went. And as we're going, like, first of all, we were shit. Like, we broke half their turf with just our hits. Like, we were throwing grass instead of the ball. Like, there was no ball being thrown. It was grass. So that's the first off. And then, like, we were driving to, like, next putts and everything like that.
Mind you, we're on a golf cart, and it's maximum 2 people.
Yeah.
On the golf cart.
And we're 4 people.
Okay.
4
We managed
people.
to
sneak it because normally they're
very
super
strict.
Yeah, they're really, really strict.
We were three in the front seat, me, my stepbrother, and Kim, and my stepdad was in the back. He was like holding on to like some pole, and he was just standing up.
He was holding on to the roof of the golf cart, but like before the roof there was like a little like
pole.
Yeah. And like he was holding on to that, and there was like a little, how you could say it? Like a step kind of, because like there was a box that holds like your golf bag, your golf. Just know we're not golfers, okay? We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We're having such trouble looking for these names. We're like the golf bag
thing, the pole,
everything to do with golf. Anyway, so he's standing on the back, holding on for dear life. And we're like driving, because at this point, we're like 16, 17. So we're dying to like drive. So we're all like trying to take turns to drive. And it was funny because like Emily, she's more of like the granny while driving. She's like, don't speed. I was like, okay, let a little bit loose on the gas. Our cousin, I was at this. Did you see that? Oh my God. Our cousin, he was
just going
oh
there,
my God, he was going around. Like, he's savage with it. Yeah. Him, there was no sense of like
break or
safety / danger. It was just danger. Legit danger. And so like anyways, we're going to different like potholes? No. What are they called?
Little areas, okay? Different areas. We were just like driving around, finding cute spots to shoot. We
weren't even following. There was like a map to show like you go on number 8, go on number 12, whatever.
Is it shooting or hitting?
Hitting.
It's hitting a
Yeah, I think so. We were so mad at it. Don't ever ask us to go play golf.
Any golf players here, do not judge us. Like, we're very sorry.
And if you feel us on this, let us know, because this is fucking hilarious. We don't know fuck all about this sport, but we still managed to play it.
What's the little ball called? A golf ball?
Yeah. Good job. I'm dead.
Golf ball.
Did you even say golf ball?
I said golf bar. Golf bar.
Golf bar. Oh my god, this is
Anyways.
funny. Yeah, so we were just going to different fields, but in the process, there's like little paths you take with the golf cart. And in that process, we encountered this super steep hill that went into a tunnel. It goes, so it like curves the steep hill, so it does like a really like sharp curve into the steep hill, and I'm telling you, the hill is super steep. Like, it's like 1 to 100. Like, it's steep as hell, and it was full of cracks. It was not a safe area to use your golf cart at all.
So at this point,
especially not with 4 people,
and with our cousin's stepbrother driving, just
yeah.
At this point, I'll let you explain what happened, but mind you, I got off of the golf cart.
Yeah,
because I had a feeling.
Yeah. She saw the hill and she's like, no.
I was like, you know what? This doesn't sound very appealing to me. I'm not about to stay in this golf cart while we drive in that hill.
But especially not with our cousin.
And everyone was judging me because I was like, going out. Everyone was like, are you serious? You're so scared. You're so scared. I'm like, yeah, are you sure? Just fine. Whatever, I'll take it.
Well, also, you didn't have a safe spot either, so...
No. If I would have stayed, God knows what I would be doing right now.
True, huh? It's true. But, yeah, so, like, remind you, like, I don't know how you're picturing this, but, like, I hope you're picturing it to be a scary hill, because, like, I was shitting myself. Yeah, it was so steep. I don't even know how it was part of, like, the golf cart path. Like, I don't know how they would put a sign to be like, dangerous, don't cross here.
Don't go here.
But like, our cousin was driving and he's all about danger. He was like, yeah, we're doing it.
Let's go.
Oh my god. So like, she gets off.
And I'm just walking.
And we go down with full speed. We launched ourselves into that tunnel. Full speed. There was no stops, nothing. There's not even like a bit of gentleness of like, going down gradually. It was like a boom, and then next thing you know, you hear everything pounding, breaking, and my uncle's on the floor in a puddle. And you heard the roof break, like legit break. He took the half of the roof off with him as he fell, and then me and my cousin were just stopped, and we were just like, we didn't realize that he fell.
They're like, we just are you okay? And then they were waiting for him to say something.
Well, that was mostly me because
so
I was dying to laugh.
No, but...
I can't, like, when somebody falls in front of me, I cannot control myself. Like, no matter who you are, like, I'm sorry, I just, like, don't get me wrong, like, I laugh at myself too, so, like, I'm not just laughing at other people.
I have to laugh.
But, like, I can't, I literally can't control it. It just, like, it comes out of me, and this was, like, the hardest time not to laugh. I was, like, holding it in, and even my uncle knew, like, till this day, he talks about, like, how hard I was holding in my laughter, because, like, I was the one that asked him if he was okay, because, like, I didn't want to start laughing with myself knowing that, like, he wasn't okay. So, like, I was like, are you okay? And, like, remind you, I'm, like, trying with the entire life of me to hold it in. And then as soon as he says, okay, like, not even a split second
they both
after,
started laughing.
We started laughing, crying, like, it was, like, tears of laughter and non-stop. And then, like, we walk behind the golf cart, the whole fucking roof is, like, busted, and my uncle's all scraped on the side of his leg, and he's all dirty because like, he fell in the only puddle
that was in there.
Only puddle. There's
only one puddle that was in the corner. He fell into it, right into it. And from my point of view, I saw everything happen in slow motion. Like, I swear to God, it was in slow motion. Like, I knew something was gonna happen. I don't know if I'm the one who, like, manifested it, but it just happened.
Like, Loki, you did. You're like, it's not gonna be good, it's not gonna be good, and it was not good.
I get out of the, like, like, who in their right mind is like, I'm gonna stay in this golf cart holding on to the roof and I'm gonna be fine. Yeah. And then this other one driving and just speeding like it's Fast and Furious.
Literally.
In this hill. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand.
That's another thing that I find so funny is because I asked my cousin afterwards and I was like, by the way, were you pressing on the brakes or were you pressing on the gas?
The gas.
And then he's like, I'm pressing on the gas. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you're going down a steep hill, I'm sorry, but you should press the brakes.
Yes.
Especially if your father is on the back of the roof. You look, he wanted to kill his son.
He kind of did. We were... When I stepped out of the golf cart, I started walking because I was like, I'm just stepping out for them to go down this hill and then I'll go back. And I was actually walking, and then I'm walking, and then I see the golf cart shift to one side and the roof just breaks, and I see my stepdad flying into this puddle.
He legit flew.
He flew. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I just stay there. I don't know what to do. I'm so shook. I'm like, what just happened? And those two dumbasses in the front, they turn around and they just stay there. And I see they're trying to hold it in so badly. They're just like, you see, they're like,
yeah. My eyes were so wide open because I was like, I can't let them crease. I'm literally
and when my stepbrother and Kim, they laugh, it's so funny. They laugh so hard, so loudly. It was hilarious. Like, they just kept going and going.
Like, yeah, but your stepbrother, his laugh is more intense than mine. I think he makes me laugh more. Like, I mean, not what we saw was not funny, but like...
No, it was hilarious.
It was hilarious, but also him laughing to it, and like, we're all... I have to remind you, normally it's always her just crying. We were all crying of laughter. Like, crying. Like, we had tears, and then my uncle started laughing too.
But he was like, hurt.
Yeah, he was
like, He kept going like, ow. And he was trying like to act like everything was fine, but he was clearly hurt.
For real.
Poor
but
him.
now we have to get to the part. So we get back to the condo. Like, I can't remember even getting back, to be honest.
Me
like,
neither.
I really don't remember.
It just stops there. And then...
But I remembered, the only part I remember was like when they had to go bring the golf cart back. And they were like, what are we going to tell them? And so they told them that...
It was already broken.
Exactly.
And the lady there was like, no, sir, it was not broken before. She was like, we saw you guys. You guys were 4 on the golf cart.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad was like, no, we were only 2 on the golf cart. We came back, it was already broken. Like...
Do you imagine them telling
that is
like
so
what happened?
Funny.
I think I would have cried.
Yeah, so we went down the steep hill and we just fell, you know?
Yeah. Broke the roof.
Also, when we came back at the condo, my mom was taking a nap.
Yeah,
and we were like, you know what? We should just scare her and say that our stepdad just went to the hospital.
Yeah.
So we
ran inside. We're like, he has to go to the hospital.
He has to go there. We have to go now. My mom.
She starts freaking out.
She got up so quickly. She's like, what?
Yeah.
What? And we're like, no,
she was
joking.
So stressed.
Yeah, she was so mad.
She was like, are you kidding me? And then she like sees like my uncle and stuff, and she's like, oh my god, what happened? Oh my god.
Yeah, because he was wet from the puddle.
He was so dirty too.
He was soaked in dirt and water.
Blood on his knees. It was so funny. She was genuinely like, what the hell happened? She's like, you guys left for like, what, an hour? And like, you come back all scratched. And...
We were actually teenagers. We were dumb and reckless.
Not really you. Don't even give me that.
I mean, I wasn't, but
no,
I was.
You weren't.
I was.
She was like the grandma on the trip. She's like, oh my god, don't speed, don't be careful, watch the limit, watch it. Like every time I pressed the gas just a little bit, she was like, Kim, I'm never getting in the car with you.
Okay, you know why? You know why? Outside freaking Tremblant, okay? We're not gonna talk about Tremblant right now. Once my mom let Kim drive her car
in a parking lot.
Exactly. This is the part where you can prove yourself.
Like how? What do you mean?
So Kim, she was driving full speed on this freaking
car.
Oh girl! No. Oh my god! I was holding on to the fucking door.
30.
At least 40 in the parking lot, okay? Even my mom was holding onto the door. I was holding onto the back seat. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die. I put the seatbelt on. Even if we were in the fucking parking lot, there's a stop sign. She just passed it. And then my mom was like, you know what? No. My mom was like, you know there was a stop sign here, right? She's like, yeah, I didn't feel like it.
Okay, that's a long time ago. I respect the rules now, okay?
I believe you.
I have my full license and I got 100% on my driving exam.
But remember that when...
Yeah, but that was the last time I ever drove with you.
I believe you, but mind you, this is why I was scared of you driving the golf cart. That's the only reason why.
But there's no stop signs with the golf cart.
I know, exactly.
And I don't know why you were scared of me because I was nothing compared to... her stepbrother at all.
He terrified me and you scared me. So there's like a balance here.
Yeah, but I promise you, if you saw me drive now.
Oh, now I'm sure you're super good.
Oh wow, thank you.
No, I'm just
talking shit about my driving 2 seconds ago, and you're like, now
when you were 16.
Yeah, point taken. When I was 16, I was a bit reckless, a little bit.
I was just influenced by you guys, because genuinely, I was not reckless. But I felt like I wanted to be with you guys. And then when that happened, I'm like, you know what? I'll just stay being like the mama of the group.
Literally the mama of the group. Literally. Well, no, not even the mama. It was literally the grandma.
Me, I'm gonna walk.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not going down this hill. Thank God both of you would have been on the floor. I think we would have taken the whole roof off.
I think we would have actually had to go to the hospital if it was me and him.
Possibly, especially you. I could just see you like, I think I broke my leg.
Like this story is so famous in our family. We talked about it like
we talk about 2 it like every ago. Like dinner.
Every dinner, so funny. We have to talk about it. It's hilarious.
It's the funniest story. It's just, like, it's sad that, like, no one thought about filming it. Like, especially the fact that you were not on it. You should.
I was expecting something to go wrong, so I should have filmed it.
You definitely should have. That's the one thing I regret, is not having this filmed. I just can't believe when I asked him, I was like... You didn't press the brakes? And he was like, no, I pressed the gas. What the fuck?
I'm not surprised.
Like, you're going down a steep hill? Who makes you think you need to press the gas? Like, the hill is your gas. Oh my god, his poor dad. Wow. He literally tried killing him.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our up north. I hope you enjoyed our little trip to Mont Tremblant. If you ever want to go there, we recommend it 110%. It's such a cute place to have a date or spend with your friends or family. Obviously not now because, COVID, but eventually just trust us. You have to go there.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias such as Facebook, Instagram. Follow us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Apple Podcasts.
Jesus.
Had a little hard time over here. Thank you so much and see you
next week.
Bye.